have died. America's listening to Fox News.
You said bye-bye to big government. Now it's time to trim the fat from big wireless. Pure Talk gives you the exact same service. They use the same cell towers, the same 5G network. You get better customer service, and you pay half the price for the exact same thing. Get unlimited talk, text, 15 gigs of data with mobile hotspot for just $35 a month. Make the switch. You simply dial pound 250, say the keyword save now, save an additional 50% off your first month. Pure Talk, America's wireless company.
Want to play a game with me and Dad?
Mommy's not feeling good.
You need to vaporize that cold.
Vaporize?
Yeah, with DayQuil VapoCool. It's DayQuil plus a rush of Vicks vapors.
Whoa.
Come on, honey. Let's let Mommy rest.
You guys are amazing. And so is DayQuil VapoCool.
DayQuil VapoCool, the vaporizing daytime coughing, aching, fever, power through your day medicine. And to vaporize sore throat pain, try Vicks VapoCool drops. Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
Day after President Trump dismissed the U.S. Coast Guard chief, the Coast Guard announces the deployment of personnel and equipment to maritime borders.
Coast Guard Acting Commandant Admiral Kevin Lunde says guardsmen will work to prevent illegal migration in support of President Trump's executive orders. They will focus on the waters off Florida to deter and prevent migrants from Haiti and Cuba from entering the U.S., as well as maritime borders around Alaska, Hawaii, and the U.S. territories. Lunde also says the agency will target the, quote, maritime border between Texas and Mexico in the Gulf of America. On Monday, Trump signed an executive order renaming the Gulf of Mexico. The reference appears to be the first time a federal agency has acknowledged the name change. Matt Murphy, Fox News.
About half of all Americans say increasing border security should be a high priority for the federal government, according to a new Associated Press New York Center for Public Research poll. 2 in 10 consider it a low priority. People are evenly split on the idea of deporting all immigrants in the country illegally. Ichiro Suzuki, CC Sabathia, and Billy Wagner are elected to the Baseball Hall of Fame.
Ichiro received 99.7% of the vote, missing out on joining Mariano Rivera as the only unanimous selection by just 1 vote. He was the 2001 AL MVP, a 10-time All-Star, and set the single-season hit mark in 2004, finishing the year with 262 hits. He is now the first Japanese-born player to get elected to the Baseball Hall of Fame. CC Sabathia is also making it in his first year on the ballot. After a career where he won 251 games, was a 6-time All-Star, and won the 2007 AL Cy Young. And in his 10th and final year on the ballot, closer Billy Wagner is in the Hall. He stands 8th all-time with 422 saves.
It's Fox's Joe Morgan. It's about 3 hours to midnight in Thailand, and hundreds of people, same-sex couples, are expected to get hitched as the country becomes the first in Southeast Asia to recognize those marriages. I'm Chris Foster. This is Fox News.
You're listening to Lawrence County's Heritage Station. This is 105.3, 95.3, WDXE.
That's us, and it's time for the Friends and Neighbors Hour, brought to you by Hood Company Real Estate Services, powered by Keller Williams. That's my little neck of the woods over there. And my guest today, my friend and neighbor, Keith Durham. How are you, buddy?
I'm good. How are you doing this morning?
Good. We turned the cameras on, and we're going to
put our makeup on.
And converse for a little hour or so, and we'll open the phone lines, too. If someone wants to talk with us, 766-9393 is the number. I appreciate you coming in.
Hey, I'm glad to do it. It was a cold morning, though.
It is a cold morning.
School's 2 hours late, so what's the difference, when you walk outside? Can you tell the difference between 3 or 4 degrees and 12 degrees?
I can't.
Me either.
not without a weapon or a hand, a thermometer, I guess.
Well, around here, I would consider that to be dangerously cold. Because, we're really not used to that kind of stuff.
We're not used to that kind of cold, at least on a long-term basis.
Right.
But we can handle it for a short period of time, maybe.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm a kid at heart. I don't like to go to school. and I haven't been to school in 50 years, 40 years.
We like those days off, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. But I still enjoy getting out. I know you do. We're out and about people.
Yeah, right.
You are. And I like getting out in the mornings, even though it's cold.
So the snow don't keep you in. You get out and roam around.
Yes,
I'm the
if
same
I
way.
can. Now, I will say this. This past snow that we had was an exception. I didn't get out in it.
Really?
I really didn't. Didn't have any need to, and I enjoyed just watching it from the window.
Well, that's neat.
Yeah, and it was a good snow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It was nice.
So a lot of people really got out and enjoyed it, though. That's true. That's true. Well, I asked you to come in this morning kind of on a short notice. I didn't have a guest for the day, and not that you're my last choice by any.
Yeah, if I can't be your first choice, I don't want to be your last choice.
But I called you because I knew I could count on you. There
you go.
That's it.
Thank you.
And I knew that if you were available, you would come in and we could talk. And we got a lot to talk about.
Well, I'm up and either I'm on one side of the mic or the other. I'm up and listening to you, or I'm up in here. So either
there you
way,
go.
I'm up.
I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here because there's a lot of things have happened since you and I visited.
Oh my
last.
goodness, we've missed a couple of weeks, haven't we?
We have missed a couple of weeks, and I took some time off, and we had some family event and things like that, and just stuff that happened, and so we took some time off.
And well needed time. You guys need a break. So
we did,
and
I was glad to be home for a week and just be with family, which was needed, and we kind of got a grip on things, and now we're trying to get back to normal, that kind of thing. So
absolutely.
So anyway, and we will, and we are. Whoops. But anyway, my sweetie was up this morning. She's not normally up when I leave. But she couldn't sleep, she said, and she was already up when I got up this morning, and having a cup of coffee.
So you get up early, though, right?
Yeah.
About 4 o'clock?
No, my alarm goes off at 4:30.
Okay.
And I'm usually leaving around 5-ish, just a little before, maybe something like that.
Yeah.
A little after 5, whatever. I don't have to be actually on the air here till 6.
Okay.
So I'm okay, But I get out and about early.
Yeah. So do you